6, Terrence Davis shows no fear. Boy, in his 6th year out of Texas Tech, he was running at full speed and make the grab. And here in the jungle, the corners of the end zone are a little closer than in most arenas. You know, Terrence Davis makes a great grab at full speed. Watch it again.
Terrence Davis does not know that that's solid concrete behind those things. That's not a wooden or solid. That's a solid concrete wall, and he concentrates on catching the ball first.
Well, Clint Dalzell, who led the Arena Football League with 81 touchdown passes last year, is thrown 2 here in the first quarter. A point after attempt by Delaface will tie the game at 14-14. And the 26-yard catch and run by Rodney Blackshear sets up the easy touchdown for Terrence Davis. Well, 2 possessions, 2 scores by both teams. It's 14-all at the jungle. Well, the Orlando Predators have scored twice, but so have the visitors from Houston. 14-14 with 3:46 left in the first quarter. And a long way to go, as it is the first home game for Jay Gruden's Orlando Predators, the defending Arena Bowl champions.
This looks the way Steve Spurrier's offense was at Florida when he was first there. He didn't care about defense. All he cared about was scoring. That's what's going on with Thunderbirds. And that was 3 plays, 44 yards. And they didn't take much time. Neither team is taking much time scoring.
It is 14-14. A new Dodge kickoff is off the net, fielded by Wagner. They bring it out to the 8-yard line this time. The last return by Barry Wagner cut the field in half. And 2 plays later, it was Wagner taking it in for the touchdown. The Orlando Predators came into the game 5th in the Arena Football League rushing the football, averaging 27.5 yards a game on the ground, 272.5 yards passing. And the Preds' total offense of 300 yards a game ranks 6th in the Arena Football League. See if Jay Gruden has Browning Nagel throwing long on first down. Cooper in motion. Here's sideline. Caught by Cooper. At the 17, a gain of 9. And nothing fancy operating from, I guess it's down in distance in line of scrimmage, where that scrimmage line is, Fran, because that was a high percentage pass completion there. Brett Cooper ran the defender back, came back, little comeback route.
Yeah, that was a 1-2-3 on a quarterback, and that time that ball is going to be in the air. The receiver has to turn and catch the ball. That is strictly a timing pass. 2nd
down and 1.5 yards. Orlando Magic, the defending Arena Bowl champions. Toss pitch left side. Very little running room. In fact, no gain. On the carry, Tommy Dorsey seeing playing time. Spelling starter Rick Hamilton. Well, Hamilton can't come back in here in the first quarter, but he has already scored a rushing touchdown.
He can come back in. If you start the game, you can come back in, but they don't really want to do that. Whoever starts the quarter can come back in one more time, but they're resting him right now. The quarter's going to end in 2 minutes and 9 seconds.
There's Tommy Dorsey, North Carolina Central. In motion, Ty Law to the near side. Nagel looks his way, fires, and a miscommunication. Not on the same page. Ty Law and Browning Nagel. Now it is 4th down.
You know what? They might be going for it because
Orlando Predators love to go on 4th down under Jay Gruden. You know, Woody Hayes and Vince Lombardi, and I'll tell you somebody even more closely aligned with this program, Perry Moss, probably sort of say, hey, wait a minute.
Yep.
4th down in your own territory. Why are you going for it? But hey, in arena football, you don't punt. This would be a very long field goal attempt.
They've been picking on number 3 here, and all of a sudden he's lined up in man-to-man coverage.
In motion, Barry Wagner. They go to the Iron Man, and he gets the first down.
That's 4 for 4 this year,
4
Gene.
for 4 and 4th down. The Orlando Predators, and that's the 2nd time Barry Wagner has run the football in today's game. He needed 1, he got 3. It's 1st down.
They've used this play for a long time. It's a lead play. The back comes through there and leads through for Barry, and as you've seen it in college football, well, that's a version of it in arena football. You got a good strong back running the ball, and you got Dorsey leading through on the trombone.
1st down, Predators from the 21. Wagner in motion. Browning Nagel throws his way and tipped at the last moment. Great defensive play. Dietrich Griffin, rookie out of Angelo State. A little earlier, I was feeling a little sorry for Old number 5. He's a rookie, 3rd game of his career, and he's got to try to tie up with number 82, the Iron Man, Barry Wagner. That's a good job.
That was a perfect pass. He just, number 5 got right in the way there, which is a good play by him, and I'm sure Durwood Rockwell will be very happy about that play. No, I said that wrong.
Yeah, the Rock, Durwood Rockmore, played here as an Orlando Predator. Intercepted 30 passes during his tenure here. In motion, Brett Cooper, 2nd down 10 from the 21. Good protection, Nagel. Took the pass away. Open Cooper. Caught. Touchdown. Orlando Predators.
Gene, I think the resurgence here of Cooper, Brett Cooper, has helped this team so tremendously because you just can't gear up on Barry Wagner anymore. You have an alternative now. You better know where Cooper is because they're going to get the ball to him. Look at the time that Nagel has here. Little hole there, but that's okay. And he throws the ball right over the middle there to Cooper. I mean, the guy is just playing so well.
Well, Browning, Nagel's first touchdown toss of the evening. It is the 12th of his young career in the Arena Football League. And the Predators break a 14-all tie. It's 20-14, and David Kuhl out of the University of Central Florida splits the uprights. He's a perfect 3 for 3. And the Predators are clicking on all cylinders. Final play of the first quarter breaks a 14-all tie. It's Orlando 21, Houston 14. Have proven too much for the defenses so far in the first quarter. It's 21-14.
Well, there again, there's just such a perfect pass, and just things happen when you give a quarterback that much time to throw the ball.
Well, the scoring drive lasted 3 minutes and 46 seconds. And the new Dodge kickoff is into the soft net. It will be brought out by Bronson. He'll be drilled to the 2. Outstanding special teams play by the Orlando Predators. And that has got to make Mark Novell, who is the special teams coach, very happy.
Watch Hamilton come in here. Watch Hamilton come right here now, and bang! There he is right there. There's Hamilton making the play. What a nice play here. The guy thinks he's going to crack to the outside, and here they come. Right up there. Bang, bang.
Big Vance Joseph wears number 5, a rookie. Chasing down the ball carrier as well. First down 10 from the Houston 2. Dalzell with a drop football. Is it incomplete? It is. But what Barry Wagner did is what you're supposed to do.
Yep. Nail him.
Go ahead and nail him. If the ball's on the turf, pick it up and run it in. Let the official sort it out.
Watch him play the play. Right there, he nails him and makes the play. And then Barry picks it up. What a good job by the defensive back there. I believe it was number 9.
That was Damon Mason.
Mason's a player.
Damon Mason is one of those guys that was found in a rookie tryout. Made the team. Coaches loved him. Hey, Barber was a all-arena performer, and they let him go because of Damon Mason.
That's right. I remember we found Stevie Thomas, who has been in the league all these years and a great player, in the same way in a tryout. I couldn't believe it. 21-14
as we ease into the second quarter at the Jungle in Orlando. A timeout taken by the Houston Thunderbirds. I don't know the reason for that timeout.
Well, you know, you got to remember now, one of the touchdowns that Orlando had made is a result of a 4th down attempt. That's very much part of their offense now, and when you really think about it, in this league here, you have to have possession to score. You want to score every single time you touch the ball. And a team that doesn't do that, whether it be a turnover or whether it be just run out of downs, is a team that's probably going to lose the game.
Say, don't forget to get your exclusive Checkers Orlando Predators Power Pack. 2 Predator tickets, 2 Checkers combo meals, and 2 custom T-shirts, all for just $29.95 to order. Call 407-87-ARENA. 407-87-ARENA. Boy, it was great to see that Arena Bowl trophy.
Yeah, boy, that's a big one.
Circled around here in the Jungle. Came out on the motorcycle. What a tremendous pregame ceremony we had before tonight's kickoff. Second down 10. Dalzell from his own end zone. Got the pass away. Picked off. Intercepted. Predators have it. Kenny the Glove McIntyre takes it in. Touchdown, Orlando, says Bill McCabe. Great effort after the pick.
Here's an example I'm talking about. You lose that possession. Houston loses that possession by interception. Now they find themselves really scrambling here. Here you go. Much the pressure is what caused that. The pressure coming underneath, and of course the zone play there, and for keeping his eye on the ball. The glove, what's just running here? He keeps his eyes open, and Houston's got to learn how to tackle. They don't do a very good job of tackling.
Kenny, the glove McIntyre does it again. His second touchdown in 3 weeks with an interception. He leads the Predators in picks. That is his third. And Poole's point after is no good. It is off the iron to the right. And the Preds get 6 on the pick by McIntyre. And it is 27-14. A little breathing room for the defending Arena Bowl champions.
Experience the excitement and pressure of pro tennis at the Citrix Tennis Championships May 3rd through the 8th. Tennis's fiercest competitors like Courier, Spadia, Korda, and this year's Lipton finalist Sebastian Grosjean will be there with little more than a prayer.
The jungle is wild with beasts, and those fans are just wild, ready to come out and enjoy themselves.
And our fans are the best throughout the league, anywhere I've been.
Fans have been tremendous, loud, cheering, loyal, and keep having fun.
Thinking about it right now, I get goosebumps, and I'm ready to go for it again.
Great seats for the Predators' 1999 season are available now. Call 87 Arena today.
Well, Kenny McIntyre has scored 2 touchdowns on interceptions in 3 games. Now the defense is called on to try to stop Clint Dolezel. Jay Gruden talks about his 99 team.
Jay has been a major factor in the reason I would play arena football. I would probably not go anywhere else, but purely for the fact that I know him and I trust him, and I believe in him.
Well, there's Browning Nagel, wears number 7, University of Louisville product. It is something that he was the team MVP his final 2 years, and he followed Jay Gruden, who was the team MVP in '87 and '88.
Oh, what they did in the Fiesta Bowl against Alabama, they just wore him out. He broke the record, what, 450 yards or something like that. And guess whose record he broke?
Peter Tom Willis, quarterback for the Tampa Bay Storm. Well, the new Dodge kickoff is brought out by Ben Brunson to the 4-yard line, and the Houston Thunderbears are back in business. Boy, the pick thrown by Dalzell. That is the 6th interception he has thrown this year, and last year, the entire season, he had 17.
This line's killing them. They're killing on both sides of the line, on the offensive side and on the defensive side.
Needs some protection. He was harassed and threw a pick the last time he dropped back to the goal line. Throws, caught Bronson at the 10. A quick gain of 6, maybe 6.5. Bronson is the offensive specialist in his 2nd year out of Baylor. He has been the number 1 target for Clint Dalzell in the first couple of weeks. He has 17 catches now for better than 200 yards, 10 career touchdown grabs. You see Dalzell, 6 out of 10 for an even 100 yards. He was the first arena quarterback to pass for over 400 yards in a game. Did that 2 years ago. Dropping the throw on 2nd and 4. Hang time. Got the pass away. Bronson turned the wrong way. He had some running room to the left. Didn't know it. And he is hit, dropped by Vance Joseph, but a first down pass thrown by Dalzell.
You got to be so impressed with Dalzell. The more you see this kid throw, look, he goes back in the pocket. Look how square he is. Look at his eyes downfield. And he just hums that ball on a frozen rope when he has to do it. The guy's got talent. I mean, he needs to be really this guy here. We've seen some good quarterbacks through the years, but this guy's timing, and if he just had himself a team around him, there's no telling how good this guy could be.
Well, Dalzell took him to the playoffs last year. There's movement across the line. Big jump. by KJ Kevin Johnson.
Yeah,
and he's pointing to say, hey, it's not me, ref. It's one of those guys in a white jersey moved.
They're going to go against, I think they'll go against Houston on this because the wide receiver's the one that moved. He moved all up. They didn't. They're not going to do it.
Number 69 on the defense. 3-yard penalty. Remains first down.
Kevin Johnson out of Texas Southern. And you sort of have a feeling that he'd love to have some bragging rights from his home state. Well, the offensive defensive linemen, because of injuries and other problems, look at that. Reggie Lee out of Florida A&M is on injured reserve. Keith Bryant, a kid the staff is really high on, is out on, he's on the IR list. Here comes pressure up the pass caught, touchdown, Houston. A fingertip grab, and what a catch it was right at the goal line. Goodness, Robert Hall has his second touchdown catch of the game. Well, Robert Hall made this one look rather routine. It was a tough catch. Plenty of time to set up and throw.
Just a split fingertip away. He was unable to make it. And again, look at the power on his arm. He just throws that ball, and that thing was just a line drive.
Well, Dalzell comes back after throwing the interception and connects with Robert Hall for the second time in the game. Dalzell's third touchdown pass. The point after is good by Delaface. And the Predator lead that had been 27-14 has been trimmed to 27-21. Clint Dalzell doing his thing in the jungle. 27-21 the score. High scoring first half. At the jungle, 27-21. Orlando leads Houston. The Orlando Predators Entertainment is the only publicly traded Arena Football League team, and you can own a piece of the team today. A NASDAQ company, Orlando Predators Entertainment is traded under the symbol PRED. For more information, contact Brad Klein at Continental Capital, 682-2001, or visit our investor page at InsideWallStreet.com. Team Deckeroff and Fran Kersey with you from the jungle. The defending Arena Bowl champions lead the Houston Thunder Bears 27-21. The new Dodge kickoff will be returned by Barry Wagner. He's to the 10 to the 15, follows a blocker to the 23-yard line. Well, Barry Wagner had a great game last week in a losing cause at Iowa, and usually the Iron Man of the week is from the winning team. But Barry Wagner was the league Iron Man for his performance against the Barnstormers with plays like this one.
Well, he just finds his blockers, and he just goes right up that middle there. Looks like he's going to go all the way, and they make a good tackle there. But I'm going to tell you, one of the things that just stands out with this Houston team is they don't tackle well, but yet they're still very much in this game.
Barry Wagner out of Alabama A&M. Six-time league in Ironman. Pump fake by Nagel. He'll be clobbered and dropped. Quarterback sack at the 17, but there are penalty flags in the secondary. Flag thrown by the back judge, and now Bill McCabe will sort things out. If the sack stands, the Preds will face second and long from the 17.
Well, Nagel took a little too long that time. Watch it, he pump fakes, and he just gets nailed right there. And I think there was a penalty downfield. Let's see what it is.
Illegal chuck. Number 34 on the defense. 3-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Well, Marcus Bradley, a rookie defensive specialist out of Western Carolina, is not going to agree with that call. An illegal chuck nullifies a big defensive play by Houston. And defensive coordinator Durwood Rockmore is not happy with that call.
I don't blame him. I can see why. He's getting a little gray in the beard, a little gray on top. I told him, you don't, whenever people say you're getting gray, make sure you tell them it's not gray, it's silver.
Well, the Rock.
He's a player. He's a great guy, too, and a fun guy. Yeah, he's the all-time interceptions. I think he holds 4 defensive records all-time. Tackles, everything. I mean, just name a defensive category, he's the guy.
Inducted into the Hall of Fame last week in Iowa. First down after the penalty. Nagel in the pocket, throws off balance, caught at the 20. And Ty Law hangs on to it, leans forward to the 19-yard line. And that is a gain of 6. Yeah, make it about 5.5. Second down, 4.5, nearly 5. For Orlando, 27-21. The Preds have scored on all of their possessions to this point in the game.
They're taking Hamilton out now to give him a blow there because that fullback has to pick up that rushing linebacker every time. He's going to be a stout person, and that's why you kind of have to keep those guys coming in and out of the game a lot.
Ty Law lines up wide to the right, to the left side. Barry Wagner, second down, 5. Here's a hard slant, incomplete pass, flag throw. Deep secondary. Wagner was tackled by the hip pass. Dietrich Griffin thought he could get away with tackling the league's Iron Man of last week before the ball was thrown.
They're really complaining, but I'm going to tell you, it was pass interference.
On the defense.
Oh, yeah.
8-yard penalty, automatic first down.
It was called by the deep guy because the other guy couldn't see it. He was blocked off, but if you look closely, he had him tackled.
Well,
we missed the first part of that, see. It was, they missed the first part.
Durwood Rockmore is going to beef a little bit here, but he's not beefing as much on that call as he did the one prior to it. It is an automatic first down. The ball is spotted at the 11, where the Orlando Predators have first down and 10. And Browning Nagel trying to direct yet another scoring drive. They've been lightning quick. Predators scored 2 on the ground. Hamilton and Wagner with rushing touchdowns. Quick drop, Nagel. Quick hard slant thrown. Incomplete pass in the end zone. Wagner could not get a handle on that one.
Dietrich Griffin, he's made 2 great plays tonight, and that's just a special play there by the defense. But you can see the ISO here. Wagner, he breaks outside. Now watch this really nice play by a defensive back. He just gets his fingers on it just to deflect it so that the receiver cannot concentrate on catching the ball.
That's one Barry feels he should have caught. Great effort by the venerable one, Barry Wagner. 5 touchdowns coming into the game through the air. He scores 1 on the ground tonight. Second down and 10 from the 11. Nagel lobs toward Brett Cooper. Incomplete pass. Tough play. Little post route, the lob, little floater. And that was by design.
Sure was. Marcus Bradley is a guy that came out of nowhere because he had beaten his man. Cooper beat his man in the line there, and he must have come off of another player and tapped that ball because it was a alley-oop type of throw.
Nagel is just 2 of 6 in his last 6 attempts. Needs to get hot now. Third down and 10. The line of scrimmage, the 11. This is the area where it gets tough. You got a lot of congestion inside that 15-yard line. Browning Nagel knows that. Third down, long. Lob toward Wagner. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Orlando Predators.
What a nice touch by Browning Nagel there. He knew he could out-muscle him. Barry Wagner would out-muscle his guy. He threw it to a spot, and he just jumped up in the air and just outmaneuvered that defensive back. That is why he probably is the best player in the league.
11-yard touchdown stroke, Nagel to Barry Wagner. And this is great timing, and look at the touch. And Wagner runs his route near sideline, makes the catch. And there was some contact as the ball got there. Browning Nagel has thrown 2 touchdown passes. And we're still in the first half. David Poole's point after this one's good. And Orlando has added 7 to their total, 34-21. Last week at halftime, with a minute to go in the first half, it was 7-6, low scoring in Iowa. Tonight, the floodgates open, 34-21, Predators lead. Have scored on every offensive possession and lead by 13, 34-21. Great crowd tonight enjoying the salute to the Arena Bowl champion Predators in our pregame show. And boy, was that spectacular. And here's Browning Nagel putting on some fireworks of his own.
Just lays it up in the air. And you got to remember, this stadium here has a short end zone because they get angled off at the very end over there. You can't get a complete end zone. So when we would play in here, we always use a zone defense and let those corners over there be part of your defensive back, and it was very effective. You can't play man-to-man against a guy like Barry Wagner down in that close end zone.
Wagner in his career now 186 touchdown receptions. The new Dodge kickoff is off the net, and having problems, Robert Hall gets it on a high bounce and is clobbered at the 6-yard line. No place for women and children down there between those dasher boards, is it, Fran? This is a rock'em sock'em football game in Orlando, and I'll tell you, kickoff returners, I guess, do they get paid more, Fran, than anybody else?
They should.
Is a dangerous occupation.
Well, you know, we're going to talk about it later, but to show you how dangerous it is, the guys that got hurt last week, one of the officials got very seriously hurt, critically hurt, because, again, this is a tough game, and it's rough. 34-21 Predators. Dalzell gets the pass away.
right through the defensive backs. And Dalzell does it about as well as anybody. A gain of 7. And we talked to the officials this evening, and Bill McCabe is the lead official. But, boy, I tell you what, it is good news from Iowa because Ed Manning is feeling better now. He was in critical condition almost the entire week.
Yep, and he's now moving his hand and moving around a little bit, but he's not out of the woods yet.
Now the Orlando Predators defensively have picked off Dalzell once tonight. Kenny the Glove McIntyre did it. Second down and 3. Dalzell looks one way, fires the other. Flag thrown. And out of bounds is the receiver. Well, the flag was thrown in the neighborhood of where you might see holding. Rodney Blackshear made the catch.
Defense, number 15 is out of the box. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Out of the box means the linebacker cannot get out of the, can only be in a certain area on pass defense.
Well, Jay Gruden looks on. He knows that Dalzell, when he gets hot, practically unstoppable. He's hoping